Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for the very first LEGO build of the new year. I can't believe it's 2026 already. I can't believe it's the end of the football regular season, college football. It's unbelievable how fast everything went. And of course, January 1st is the big wave of Legos for the first part of the year, but it is definitely one of the biggest and, in my opinion, usually the most exciting of the year. The main reason being the new modular sets, big Marvel wave typically, so always very exciting. I have a few sets picked out for some earlier videos, and the shopping street is back ordered. Unfortunately, right before January 1st, I dropped my car off for inspection, oil change, tire rotation, the whole 9 yards, you know, just pretty basic. And my buddy's a mechanic, and I said, hey, as always, just shoot me a text or call me if there's anything like important or expensive. And I got a text pretty quick saying that I needed all 4 brakes and rotors. So unfortunately, my LEGO budget kind of went towards 4 new brakes, rotors, inspection, oil change, the whole 9 yards. So I definitely had to kind of shortchange everything. This set is one of the ones I was very excited for. This is Spider-Man versus Ghost Rider motorcycle. It is the definition of an awesome set in my opinion. You have a really cool vehicle and 2 amazing minifigures, 2 of which are pretty much my favorite 2 Marvel characters, and any variety. Contains these 2 minifigures, of course, 72 pieces, and retails for $9.99 or $10 US if you want to round up that non-existent penny, or at least soon to be non-existent. It's an awesome looking set. I've had my eyes on this one well before pre-orders came out. I'm very excited. Now, this bad boy is actually, as of recording this, currently back ordered on Lego.com. I believe it's saying that it'll ship late January or within 60 days, depending on the address and, you know, again, what date or time that you're actually looking at this. I found it at Target. It's also available on Amazon directly, so I'll have that linked in the description below if you guys are interested in picking it up and don't feel like waiting 60 days for a smaller set. That really doesn't help out in terms of like the gift rewards, but I'm super excited for it. This is a great one to start out with for the new year. Like I said, I do have a couple others lined up, including at least 1 or 2 other Marvel sets and then some Speed Champions as well. But it's been a good lineup. I'm excited. The Star Wars sets look atrocious in terms of price per piece again. These battle pack, they look awful. The Cad Bane versus I can't remember his name set, and then the Siege of Mandalore set, they're both getting review bombed already. In terms of the Star Wars sets, I do like the AT-AT midi scale and the Venator class midi scale, but I don't know if I'm going to be adding them because I just added the Acclimator class to the Star Wars area. I have the UCS class of the Venator, and I technically do have one of the other AT-ATs, or at least 1 or 2 of them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be adding those. I'm skipping probably all of the Star Wars wave, and I would much rather get Jango Fett ship, and I have to still build the Mandalorian helmet. So, you know, there's plenty going on in here without adding to, you know, the roster in terms of everything else. But I'm excited for the new year. I have been awful in terms of rotations and actually building Legos towards the back half of the year, and I'm going to do better with that going forward for 2026. So thank you guys so much for being patient. Let me know if you picked up this set, any of the other Marvel sets, or hey, any of the new 2026 sets, because the wave, like I said, was pretty solid. I still haven't done much research in terms of the shopping street set. Also, I am only currently using one hand for these videos because I was in a kitchen and we were making burgers before this, and at the grocery store, the bakery, they didn't cut the buns, so I said all right, and I got sloppy and cut through the top of my hand. So unfortunately, we're going to be dealing with that for a couple of videos, but I'm really excited to build this set. Again, let me know if you guys picked this one up. As always, you can remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. You can follow me on Instagram, Bricked, TikTok, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. I'll have linked this set and the others for the new 2026 wave linked in the description below. Same thing with the lighting kits in the background if you'd like to help support the channel. I hope you guys are having a great new year, and I'll see you guys at the end of the build. Alright everybody, so here is the final build. Definitely a very solid set. I had a really good time building it. Simple, straight, and to the point. The bike looks just fantastic. I wish they would have done maybe a little bit more of the translucent orange. I would prefer that rather than the little projectiles on the side, but I'm not going to nitpick too much, especially on a $10 set that was enjoyable and has a really good play feature. The flames look awesome coming out the back. Now, you can attach Spider-Man Spider-Man's web to the back here using these little 1x1 bricks. I'm probably going to display it that way. I'm honestly not 100% sure yet. You know what I would really love from Marvel? I want a bust of Ghost Rider, or like a Technic style, I don't even know Technic style, but like maybe a much larger version of the bike, kind of like they did with the Batmobile for like the Technic model for the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. I think that that would be absolutely fantastic to do with Ghost Rider. It'd be really cool to have like more Marvel vehicles, in my opinion. You know, like the Fantastic Four vehicle. You could even do why am I drawing a blank? The X-Jet, I guess, was a pretty good example of like a Marvel vehicle that they did, but you know what I mean. I think the Ghost Rider bike would look fantastic. In terms of the minifigures, we do have two, and while the Spider-Man one is pretty straightforward, the Ghost Rider one looks fantastic, has some flames on his fists here, and that helmet, well, I shouldn't say helmet, but the fire look at the top for the hair, and that facial expression just looks amazing. They did a really, really nice job with the torso, and of course across the back is going to be that leather jacket style with the flaming chain attached to it, so it looks very, very nice. A little too much fire for my Dungeon Crawler Carl look, but hey, I'll keep that in mind in case I need Carl on fire at some point. Spoiler alerts, I will, but not until later. In terms of the Spider-Man minifigure, he is pretty similar to what we've been seeing for a very long time now. Really nice arm print on this one, however, but overall, pretty basic. You're buying this set, you know, for everything that it offers, but primarily Ghost Rider. Spider-Man's obviously a lot more available. This set is great. I loved it, and especially for $10, they did a super nice job. I can't wait to bring more of the January 1st wave to you guys, but that's going to do it for this one, folks. If you're wondering why I'm not adding this to the Marvel shelf, I'm actually looking at moving the Marvel display to where the Mario sets currently are, and then moving Mario, I think, down to the other side, or at least something related to it. The Marvel display is just kind of a mess, and it's at the bottom of my Lego room, so it's just really tough to try and fit in one area, but I'm going to do my very best. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much. Like I said, if you're interested in this or you're following me anywhere else, I'll have everything linked in the description below. Let me know if you like this set, if you bought it, if you're looking for it, or what Marvel or other Lego sets that you're currently getting. I can't recommend this one enough. It's an absolute blast, and who doesn't love Ghost Rider? I'll see you guys next time. Have fun, everybody, and as always, happy building.